So we're live right now on 90.3 WESS. You see the station. I started the Friday Night Function show right here, 2012. And we're live right now in 2018. I got a lot of editing to do, man. This show is going to be a little different. By the time you get to hear it, though, on Mixcloud, mixcloud.com/Roberto_Gooden, it'll be nice. I got a special guest in the studio. Now, we're on FM radio. So when we're talking, it's not like it's on your show. We're going to get to her in a second.
Okay, I got my best friend in here too.
Hey, that's Miss Dawn Williams right there. Hey. I listened to that show. That show was funny. Okay. Jersey, where are you? I know where New York is. We're here in the Poconos, but Jersey, where are you? Chip. As we smooth it out. So you were listening to 90.3 WESS, the best in college radio. They might still like it when you turn them on. You know, when I was a student here and on this radio station, that was the catchphrase. I don't know if that still is the catchphrase.
They just told us to say the radio station.
Just say the radio station, that's it. Now, it might be corny now. It might be corny to say that now. All right, there it is. I got Mike and Josh in the studio, man. My fellow Shiloh brothers in the studio with me, and we are about to start the alumni takeover for 2018 of the Friday Night Function show. Normally you hear this show on 104.9 WJRH down in the Lehigh Valley, but I traveled up to 33 tonight because I got an invitation to come back to the station and rock out for homecoming weekend. So it is what it is, man. I'm glad to be here. For those of you who are expecting us to start at 11 o'clock, I apologize, but it was not in my control, so I'm just going to keep it moving. I've got a beautiful guest in the studio, but more importantly than her beauty is her talent. Oh my gosh.
Say it again.
I said more important than her beauty is her talent. I'm trying not to mess around and go Mike Epps on you, you know. But so more important than her beauty, let me just say it like that, is her talent. She is a vocalist and a songwriter. And I want to talk to her about that because I've heard some material of hers that is incredible. We're going to get to her in a second. Her name is Miss Dawn Williams. Matter of fact, you can at least say hi.
Hi.
Told her she got to be on her best behavior because I got the chance to hear her radio show. What's the name of your show?
Is that what it is?
Is that what it is? I found out what it was when I listened to that show. Oh my gosh. It's definitely something I might be interested in finding out if there's a PG version available for WFNK one day. In the meantime, it can be. Well, we can talk about that. In the meantime, I'm going to get into it, man. Let's start with some music. Let's start with my man DJ Dog. Let's go with Victor Duplay. And I got some new music from Dawn Williams. My name is Roberto. My name is Roberto. Eduardo. Good.
No. I am the original Dantana from the Bomba
I'm recording this right now, I'm getting ready for the Denim and Gray soiree in the Eastern Pennsylvania. They told me that you don't want no house music here in the Poconos. They told me I can't dance to house music in the Lehigh Valley. We're gonna find out. Do you really have to go to Newark to party? Or Brooklyn? Or Philly? I'm right here in Easton. We're gonna rock out. Come on. If you feel me, say yes, say yes, say yes, if you feel me, say living in the I don't wanna know.
You are tuned in to the #1 DJ on independent radio, Dirty Fingers, Friday Night Functions. Who says so?
Does not equal love. And right now, I'm not proud of us. So there's some things I gotta do. I believe I'm the one to blame. Cause I knew that you'd never change. I not accept the truth. Appreciate myself and appreciate myself. And appreciate myself.
Oh my gosh. Sing along.
I'm going up and appreciate myself.
Yeah.
I'm going up and appreciate myself.
Let's get the other back.
I was told to stand by my man. One day you will understand what I mean. Now I'm in love with being me.
Appreciate.
My way
Oh,
of living happily. Twinkle in my eyes.
I'm just kissing.
And my dreams come alive. So I say thank you for the ride. Appreciate myself. Took me a while. I'm going up and appreciate myself. I'm gonna
There's some songs you got to be able to sing. I mean, sing to sing along to. Because you're going to stretch your vocals trying to mess around with this one.
and appreciate myself.
Oh my God.
I was told to stand by the man, but to be good for you, on myself I'm afraid. One day you'll understand what I mean. I'm
keep
Though
moving
my
the church.
heart's slowly dying.
Yes, sir.
It's a brand new thing I'm
Somebody
trying.
take these back. I'm like, yeah, that's a
You
whole
don't want to get people in the church. Okay, after rehearsal, we're gonna be in the studio singing these other songs.
I'm like, that's a whole thing piece back there.
Oh my God. How do you think Coco and them from my generation, like they started? International Church of God in Christ, out in Brooklyn, some spots in Jersey, you know, you get them both groups. Faith Evans. Oh my gosh. Who's this? Is that y'all? Oh my gosh.
Enjoy what you see, boy. The future's bright for me, boy. I'm gonna love. I'm so glad I found my way.
That's called a coda right there. They're taking it out. It's a vamp.
Something everywhere. Everything. I'm gonna love myself. I'm gonna love me. Appreciate myself. I'm gonna love me. I'm gonna love me.
I gotta see this record before.
I'm so tired of crying. I'm gonna love me. I'm so tired of crying. I'm gonna love me. I'm gonna love me.
That's really a
Let me
bomb.
tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now. Let's get that microphone adjusted. Get it a little lower, a little closer. Don't be afraid of the mic. Okay. Yeah. If I don't see this song performed, if I myself, Roberto Dirty Fingers Gooding,
You missed it though.
if I don't see this song performed, I don't know what I missed, but I know what I'm about to go to. If I don't see this song performed, I am going to protest. It's going to be a loud protest. It's going to be me by myself with the sign saying, "What the hell?" The sign's going to say, "What the hell?" All right. So I'm just going to be walking by the stage, just what the hell? What the hell? What? Really? Because this song, the name of the song is what? I appreciate the song. Oh, that's radio for you. I appreciate the song. Oh my gosh, folks, can we give her a round of applause? Let me get my manners together. Miss Dawn Williams, so loving Williams, in the building. So, appreciate. Is this a new song or is it just new to me? It's just new to me.
It's fairly new.
It's fairly new.
Mhm.
Okay, so earlier this year,
No, earlier 2 years, maybe 3.
maybe 3 now.
Mhm.
Okay, well then it's new to me, so I'm playing it like it's new.
A
Okay.
lot of people are.
Okay, well that's good.
It's still new.
That's good.
Either way.
It's called discovery.
Yes.
Right. So the more you discover, the more them checks look good when they come.
Mhm.
Right.
They
So
just keep coming.
and that is also good. Also, if you're a BMI or ASCAP songwriter, but that's inside baseball. Let me start from the top. First off, thank you so much for agreeing to come to the Friday Night Function show. Even though we moved locations for tonight, this is not my normal location for doing the show, but this is where the show started, right here in 2012 at West FM. So thanks for coming up to the mountains instead of going into the valley.
Okay.
All right?
It was still a drive.
It,
so
yeah,
make a
it
difference.
didn't make a difference. Now tomorrow, can you put that fan on, gentlemen? So, but if it, or low, if there's a low setting. Now tomorrow, Saturday, October 6th, you're going to be in Easton at the Bank Street Annex for the Denim and Gray soiree. Now that is going to be put on by Jackson Cafe. All right. Now I met you at I guess an inaugural Jackson Cafe event here in Pennsylvania, and that was the Art of Music Festival. That was the second time I met you. All right. First time I met you, I was over at Kareem the Entertainer's scenario with Mr. Goolsby. Okay. All right. At their backyard jam. And I don't.
And you killed it.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I got
You
it.
came up and did your
I got a
thing.
couple dollars somewhere. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, with that being said, I've been checking you out. I like what I hear. Your friend is filming me, so I can't say I like what I see. Cause I don't know where that's going. I don't know where that's going. And then people be like, Michelle, your husband was talking like. But I like what I hear. It was awesome to be able to just get this music and really just woo. And I don't remember the song that you put a clip up recently where you had heard your song for the first time. I think it was on BLS. Somebody was playing it.
That was it.
That was this song. Was that clip recent?
No.
Wow.
That was when it came out.
Wow. Well, I mean, I saw that and I was like, wow. Like, what's that feeling like to hear your music on the radio? Like, you're in the studio right now with me, so you can't hear yourself on the radio, but this is going out throughout all of the Poconos, all the way over to past Tannersville. What's it like to hear your music on the radio?
It's always a beautiful, beautiful experience every time.
Mhm.
It's just a feeling that you get like, wow, that's me.
Mhm.
You know, it's unbelievable. You know, it brings tears to my eyes
Wow.
practically every time.
Wow.
You know, because it's like, wow, that's me.
Now, is it? Do you feel like there is a sense of satisfaction going from maybe the pen or from the sheet or sheet music to recording to, all right, I know somebody's mixing or mastering it if it's not yourself, because I know you have a production company, and then all of a sudden now it's on the air. Other people are checking out the work that came from your brain or from your studio. What's that like?
It's, well, I mean, because I seem to be doing it, have been doing it for so long that it's just the norm, but it's new every time.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense.
No,
Every
it's
time
norm.
It's a brand new feeling,
Uh-huh.
you know, but it's normal. Like, I can just do it. But when it's done and I hear it, it's just like a brand new feeling again, you know, like, hey, I did that.
Now, is
So
that
it
better?
came out like that.
Is that better than any vice that someone can have? You know, is that better than smoking? Is it better than sex?
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
better than drugs? To create, be a creative, and then to hear your creation, you know, coming out the radio or coming from somebody's car in your neighborhood.
Yep.
You know?
Yep, because I mean, I could be walking down the street and a car could be flying by me and I hear my music.
Wow. Now, do they know it's you? Like
No,
No?
no, not all the time.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I'm riding down the street and there she go right there. That's her. I'm playing the song right
That's
now.
nice.
You
That's
know,
nice.
so yeah.
Right.
Sometimes they know, sometimes they don't.
I'm asking this question for a friend. You know, I'm asking for these guys here in the studio because they're recording artists also, and I know that that's a feeling that you want to have. You know, and you're listening to a professional as to how you go about doing it. Now, we've got some more music to play for you. I don't want to get into long talking because you got some long songs. I'm going to go into Gypsy right now.
Okay.
I might not play the whole thing because you told me that you're on limited time, but we're going to get into it.
Okay.
And this is material that you can hear on my radio station, WFNKradio.com. We're going to be simulcasting at exactly 12 o'clock. I'm breaking my format because we've got places to be a little later. So I'm breaking my format to start talking with her a little early for those of you who are used to the Friday Night Function show. But we're going to get into it, man. This is another one on the Honeycomb label. It's called I'm Your Gypsy. And we're going to talk to you about that Honeycomb connection in a minute. Here we go, Dawn Williams, Friday Night Function. Now remember, this is different from the board there. Because this line is, all four of these are mics.
Yeah, but
Yeah, all four of these are mics and my boy down there. So, affection, appreciate, pardon me. I'm at, don't throw me. I'm at DIY and I'm setting up for tonight. Well, I had this set up a little earlier yesterday. Setting up for tomorrow's show, tomorrow night's show, because I'm playing in Brooklyn tomorrow night also. Closing Brooklyn. So it's a different vibe. Closing. You know you're coming out. Selections K's no joke. I played next to Jawani once, and I know that he is an edgy competitive type of DJ, and I haven't heard the Lewis brothers on the film. So I know by the time I get there before the 4, I'm probably close. So it's a different mindset. So I'm going through I like this, that, some of my favorites, some newer stuff that I like. Okay, it's indie, so I know there's some things I know she likes to hear. Like he's doing winging for me. I changed up the whole middle of my set just to put this one song in. Because I didn't have no drums. Everybody gonna play drums. By the time I get there, I'm assuming all 3 DJs, I'm in Brooklyn downtown, been lighting incense, they've been praising their ancestors, all that. I'm coming with some bottles, you know? I gotta play this. I messed around and put like 8 songs in the middle of my set just so I could play this one. You know what? It's beautiful. When I listen to it on the headphones, now the vocals fly. Wow. You know? So out of the 5 you sent me, that one and what's it called? You know how Superwoman in my head. Is it in my head? Nope. Yeah, it's in my head because after that I'm playing Tied Up. In my head. That's yours. Wow. That's nice. So talk to me about how you, as an artist who is known for dance music, get your music to the consumer. Because it seems to me as a DJ that we're not making consumer-driven music. Consumers love the end product, which is to hear it and dance to it. But our style, your style of house music, I don't see kids, I don't see the old heads with the phone up Shazamming the song. I go to some of the tech house, bass house, UK bass, where the crowd is a little younger, and they're like, oh, I like that song, I like this song, and they're buying it. We're not doing it. We're buying mixtapes from our favorite DJ, which is good for me, but how are you, as an artist, how do you get your music to the consumer? And this is the reason why I said don't film is because I'm asking some questions.
Oh, that's okay. That's all I'm not from there. I'm from R&B. So that's how I get my dance accepted my voice. Thank you, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of artists and a lot of artists that I have now that are out.
You just rearrange it.
Right.
Okay, smart. This is why there's so much song structure in your music.
Right.
Right. Because it's not typical.
It's not. And I've been told to tone down your lyrics. I'm a little simpler, you know,
Okay, but I can definitely hear that being said to me from European market and no, but I mean, you see what Heavy Conversation also, a homie of mine who runs Two Spin Records, like they have stuff on there all the time. And the stuff they have on there all the time are like really simple pop songs. They dance to the song, you know. And their original material is challenging but simple, you know. So I don't see that's the disconnect between our music in terms of soulful house and popular house, you know. Is that with that soul comes conscious, and with that conscious comes lyric, you know. There's some emotion and emoting that goes in it that not everybody thinks it's not that. You know? But I still want to know, do you feel like your audience are DJs or is your audience your consumers who are dancing? Who's your audience?
My audience are the consumers.
They are the consumers.
Because I feel what I write. And in turn, everybody else feel it too. So everybody feel like everything I sing is about
How are they getting on this?
about me.
Stay right here. Stay right here. You don't know what that. Hey, I'm your gypsy. Now, without listening to the lyrics, because I was talking to Miss Dawn Williams here in the studio, if I just pop up my head and hear I'm your gypsy, and I'm a guy listening to a woman singing that, I'm thinking, oh, right, hey, I might got me a little Kim Kardashian type scenario.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm your gypsy, you know. Hey, listen, I'm trying to keep it PG for the kids in the studio, you know what I mean? But there are places in Europe where the women aren't watchboards, okay? I'm the gypsy. I don't know why I went there. I have no clue. And this is the Friday Night Function Show. This is the type of mania that happens when I open up the microphone. I might say whatever is on my mind. I'm in the studio with Dawn Williams. That was her song, I'm Your Gypsy, on the Honeycomb music label. Are you a Honeycomb artist? Okay, so I saw your production company. Is it Soul Loving Productions?
Soul Loving Entertainment.
Soul Loving Entertainment. Tell me about Soul Loving Entertainment.
Well, Soul Loving Entertainment is, at first I started for women, women of soul.
As a home for them to record?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Why for women in particular?
Because everything seems like it's man-based. You know, labels, producers, DJs, you know, except for singers.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of more women singers than there is men. You know, so why don't we put some women singers on a women label?
Okay, all right.
You know, but because I had so much music, like, let me put mine on it.
Okay.
You know, first. And then I was trying to get female producers as well, you know, but not many. So I had to go with the men producers. So I got the men producers to do my stuff.
So there's not many there's not many women who are producers in your genre?
Right.
Okay.
In the house music genre.
I find that interesting because when I think about house
Not
music
as
in
many.
total, there are quite a few women who are producers, but they're not producing soulful house, tech house, things of that nature. What's the difference?
Well, it's all house to me. You know, I mean, right now, it's all house. When I first came into it and had to learn what house was versus club, because that's what I thought it was, club music.
Okay.
You know, and I had to learn that it's not club music, it's house music, and then it's the soulful house music, and the techno, and then the EDM, and the, you know, it's just a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
And
No subgenres.
yeah, subgenres that I didn't know about, but had recorded them already.
Wow.
You know, just because I like music, and if you give me a beat, and I like the beat, I'm gonna write to it. So it might be EDM, it might be pop, it might be hip hop, it might be rock, it might be whatever. But if I like it, I like it. You know, and here you go. But now it's in this genre that I really gotta learn about, because now I'm stuck here in this house music genre. You know, so now I got to learn the techno house, I don't have to learn soulful house. I came into, you're right. You know, the techno house I didn't have to learn. I liked that anyway. You know, to me it was dance. You know, club music.
Right. Shout out to Techno Tina over there at WHCR. I see you out there. Tina Dixon.
And so, I mean, to me, it's all the same. It's dance music, what I like.
So is that, when we're listening to Soul Loving Production? Entertainment. So when we're listening to Soul Loving Entertainment, what are we expecting to hear?
You're expecting to hear it. I don't know.
You gotta tell me something, right?
It could be anything.
Uh-huh.
It could be anything. It could be. I mean, I'm not gonna rap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a rapper.
Mhm.
But
But it could be anything because you come from the R&B world
Yes.
also. Right.
Yes.
Tell me about that. We're talking
I
about
was-
doing so love.
I was always a singer.
Mhm.
You know, didn't come up in church.
Mhm.
Born and raised a Muslim.
Okay.
But I do have Christians in my family, so we did go to church.
Mhm.
You know, with my family, and that might have been the first time I've heard real things.
Wow.
Now,
Okay.
hearing myself, I'm like, people always sound like this,
Mhm.
you know, until going to church and I'm hearing them sound like, you know, and I'm like, wow,
Mhm.
I want to sing like that.
Mhm.
So from there, I'm going home, I'm practicing to sing like that.
Wow.
You know, in the mirror with
Mhm.
mops and, you know, scarves
Mhm.
and just practicing singing and singing the songs on the radio and most of the songs on the radio that I listened to was R&B.
Okay.
You know,
Like Luther or?
yeah,
Okay.
Luther,
Mhm.
a lot of the women,
Mhm.
Stephanie Mills, that's my idol.
Okay. So Stephanie Mills. Hello.
Yeah.
All right. What was it? Oh wait.
Oh yeah.
Her best friend is going to tell
Uh-huh.
her. She's giving some cues here. She's like, don't forget this.
I do have this. She's telling me to let you know about what I have recorded out.
Mhm.
That is R&B.
Mhm.
Like I was saying, some of the house music I have recorded. There's a song called So Good,
Mhm.
which is an R&B song, now it's a house song.
Mhm.
A song called I Choose Me,
Mhm.
which was an R&B song, now a house song.
Mhm.
You know, so I have a lot of R&B that I have put out.
Right.
A lot of R&B that I didn't put out yet, but I transferred into house music.
Mhm.
So it's on cdbaby.com, and it's
Okay.
called Rhythm and Breathtaking R&B.
Really? I like how this is. So folks, for those of you out there listening, figure out how can you get your hustle on in the music industry, publish your work, and continue genres and publish it. Hey! I like that. She's not playing around. Can I borrow $1? She's got some money. Yeah, so we're talking with Dawn Soul Lovin' Williams here in the studio up at West FM 90.3 FM. We are on the upswing of 12 o'clock, and it is the alumni takeover. Normally you hear me down in the Lehigh Valley. Since I moved down there from the Poconos, I'm really not even from Pennsylvania. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, raised in Queens, New York. My parents are Panamanian, and I live out here with my lovely wife and my child, because my big child is in New York. So one of my children is out here in Pennsylvania. And I started doing radio here at this station, 90.3 FM in 2012, and I'm proud to say that I'm still going on. We've added more stations to what we do, and I say we meaning the Function Sound. And it started, the Function Sound in this iteration started in this room. The fellows that I met at my church at Greater Shiloh come to find out they DJ, invited them up here like I invited you. And we just started, forming a bond, and then from there, as people were asking me to do weddings, not my thing. Hey, that's their thing. And then it's grown past that now. Now we do radio, we do events, and we're starting to do production. All right. In the meantime, let's continue on.
I'll stop. That's new too.
All right. So you can introduce your song. Matter of fact, we're going to start it from the top because I got to edit this show. Go ahead and say your name and introduce the song, and you're listening to the Friday Night Function Show.
Okay, all that there right there. My name is Dawn Soul Lovin' Williams.
Mm-hmm.
And the next song you're about to hear is called I Stop, produced by Wally D.
Hey, right here on the Friday Night Function Show. Do you know how to